life.
That's right.
Do your thing.
Are we live?
Let your freak flag fly.
That's right. So, do we have anybody watching? Because I'm not going to hit the intro yet because I want people to see it. We have some people watching. Okay.
Tree.
But you know what? Wait. No. Just like let's just bullshit for a minute or two because people need to see this intro.
Well, let me share this group. So, where are you, Kris?
Yeah. Where am I? I am in North Bay, Ontario.
But you're not as north as Kurt.
No.
Well, this is the thing. Like North Bay is called like the gateway to the north in Ontario, right? Okay. North Bay, Ontario is like in terms of latitude geographically is about the same as the middle of Montana.
Yeah, right. Hey,
like it does. It's not even as far north as the southern border of Saskatchewan.
So is it pretty humid there today or what?
No, actually it was windy and a little bit chilly. And of course, Ontario is absolutely bonkers with their COVID right now. They're just stupid. So you cannot eat inside of a restaurant. No, you can't come in. So they force all these poor restaurant owners to either set up outdoor seating or close. So like these guys, like they're renting gazebos, like they're trying to put up like makeshift overhead stuff. And some of them like obviously can't even do that. Some of them are just open patios. So that's fine if it's sunny. I got a little bit of a sunburn on the top of my head because we had to eat at a place that was like that on what day is today? Tuesday. So that would have been Sunday. And then last night we had reservations at one restaurant and had to cancel them because it was raining and they didn't have any covering. Had to go to another restaurant. Like, why don't you just like stuff the dagger in these business owners' hearts yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's absolutely bonkers. And of course, I'm here with a guy from Florida, like one of the only free places left in the entire world right now. And like he is so pissed off about it. He's purposefully trying to start fights. Like he's like fuck you guys, I'm not doing anything. So he's just like bonkers. So
well, we have one guy who we shouldn't start a fight with because he's super proficient on firearms.
Yes.
Should we play the intro now?
Do it. Let's do the intro.
Okay, check this out, guys. Be right back.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Mitchellike, and you're listening to the First Focal Plane podcast with Sean, Kris, and Rooster. Get some.
Damn right, Jerry.
Did you guys see the whole
have
thing?
A stockpile like he has?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I know, right?
God.
Boxes. Did you guys see the whole thing, or was it?
Yeah.
Because it cut off for me. Okay.
Oh no, I showed the whole thing for me.
Yeah. No fun.
I heard him say, "Get some."
Get some. Yeah. Hey, big
Jerry
shout out to
Mitchellike is the pits. Have you guys been watching his social media lately?
No.
No, not really.
Okay, so first of all, Jerry Mitchellike and his daughter Lena are easily the best duo on
for sure,
like best gun duo on social media right now. So they're always shit talking each other, which I think is hilarious.
Are they?
And so they're doing this. They're trying to one up each other with this challenge that they've been doing. So Lena was like, okay, you have to like run 6 plates with your shotgun one-handed. So Jerry ran the shotgun like one-handed, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to do it even one better. I'm going to do it standing on one leg." And then he's like dancing around and like so they're just they're exactly like it's like I don't have any children, but if I had a daughter, like that would be father-daughter goals. Like, it's pretty good stuff.
Well, I've been following Lena for years.
She's a good shooter, man, and she's got a hell of a personality. She's got her dad's personality, no question. Like,
well, and she's recently got into like overlanding with her Toyota Tacoma, and like, that's fucking cool. Yeah, she she put a topper on it, and then this like one of those drawer setups for a box.
Mhm.
There's a polymer one she put in, but then she put a bed on top, like our buddy Jens, and on that, and then she jerry rigged a way to lock her topper so that she's secure in the middle of the forest and stuff. And like,
Really?
it's phenomenal. Yeah, if you want check it out, I think she's got it all on her Instagram. But anyway, well, welcome
She
guys.
used to do more on YouTube. Well, I guess there's no point in doing anything on YouTube because she can't get monetized anyways because her last name is Mitchelluk. So they probably just denied her as soon as she created her page.
We got Nancy watching, Luke Goldin.
What's up, Luke Goldin?
Oscar, Jens, Oren.
Yeah. All the regulars. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
And a few that are hiding out there and don't want to come say hi.
Yeah, the lurkers.
Lurking.
The lurkers. Okay. Don't be a lurker.
Kurt, why
Come
don't
on,
we,
this is an interactive program.
That's right.
Talk to us, we'll talk to you.
All right. Welcome to the First Focal Plane Podcast, episode 51, where tonight we come to you live from the Great Mosquito North. Actual location undisclosed.
Yeah. It's a national security risk if we disclose Kurt's location. So
That's right.
actually, it probably could be if we really wanted to get into the brass tacks of things. But anyway,
we won't go into with that.
Yeah.
All right. Brought to you tonight, as always, by EM Precision Rifles in Leduc, Alberta. As Canada's premier precision builder of lightweight hunting rifles, starter packages, and ELR rigs, EM Precision has the right stuff to get you into the field, onto the range, and into the winner's circle. Curtis Custom Actions, again, have been named the official action of the 2021 Precision Rifle Series. Congrats to Chase and the crew at Curtis Custom Actions. EM Precision Rifles is the sole exclusive distributor for Curtis. If you're looking for any one of their products, hit up Shane on Facebook, Instagram, and their website at emprifles.ca.
You bet.
emprifles.ca.
Well, Luke's off to Tim's again, lurking in the parking lot, watching the podcast.
Watching the beautiful meth heads in Campbellton. Boy, Campbellton and walk by or Dalhousie or wherever he's located. I think he's around there. But if you don't want to look like a meth head, you should probably drink some bolt action coffee because nobody wants to walk around like a freaking zombie. And they are a Canadian-based hand roasted coffee company that I'm just gonna wing it because I'm sick of reading the ads. but
it's fucking delicious. Drink it.
Yeah, that's right. Hand roasted every week. They got various blends for your coffee connoisseur's taste. Everything from Scopes Up, Overwatch, Suppressed, which is their decaf, and Midnight Canoe Trip. They have a bunch of cool gear that I don't have on me right now, and I haven't bought their Yeti mug. This one I use is Calcutta from Extreme Range Outfitters, but that buddy Phil did the Cerakote on. It's awesome. But they have branded bolt action coffee Yeti mugs, which is like the OG of vacuum tumblers, right? Mm-hmm. And they have regular mug, stickers, flags, cool stuff, man. Check them out. Use code FIRSTFOCALPLANE in all caps for 10% off your order. It's not much, but it does a lot. It does a lot, and it helps the show, guys. We really appreciate everyone who's used that code so far and who's going to use it in the future. We really appreciate it. So First Focal Plane for 10% off your order. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, and their website, boltactioncoffee.com.
Okay, before we go any further, Matthew Shirley, Hakuna your tatas, we will get there. He's posting links to articles that we're obviously going to talk about. Calm your titties, boy. Calm your titties. We will talk about it. Anyway, our squad leader segment is brought to you by Callsign 66. Callsign 66 is a veterans-based organization founded to facilitate multi-generational passage of information, ballistic applications R&D, and shooter development. The omnidirectional passage of information is key to the community's success and growth, as our organizational philosophy is such that we all have something to offer. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Welcome to the Brotherhood.
You put in way more effort than the rest of us do for
man. I've been getting up so early. We're
starting
at stupid o'clock Eastern time, and like shave 2 hours earlier than that, and that's what it is for me. Anyway,
so you and I got up at the same time.
Probably, yeah. You may have gotten up an hour earlier still.
Yeah, exactly.
But the point is that I fucking hate waking up early, and I've done it for this is like day 4 in a row, and so I'm just tired. But if I don't say things with excitement, then I may fall asleep. And my roommate is walking in as I speak, and his name is John. You're live on a podcast on social media. So his name is John. He is from the province of Saskatchewan-Manitoba.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchetoba. He is he's very excited to be in the province of Ontario.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
He's gonna go back. He says he's gonna go back to the lobby now.
Yeah, going to the lounge.
Yeah, he's going to the lounge. Hey, anyway, there is a wind spotting fundamental seminar. It's next Saturday with the call sign 66, and it's so next Saturday, June 26th, starts at 8 a.m. It's at the Nose Hill Gun Club in Consort, Alberta, which is a cool range. And you can take 2 days to shoot with call sign 66 in an environment designed to comprehensively address the fundamentals of calling and correcting for wind, along with working in a team and spotting swirl. Hey, Kurt, what's swirl?
Swirl?
Yeah, what's
I don't
swirl?
know. It's stuff. Depends on what context. I can think of a few, but
it's the type of pattern that comes out of the soft serve ice cream machine.
Yeah, I'm not talking about ice cream. I'm talking about in terms of shooting.
There's one more application too. Anyway, swirl.
Are you talking about when you stick someone's head in a toilet and flush it? Because that's a swirly.
Yes. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Swirl. The wake of a bullet flying through the air. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's quite
the displacement of air molecules.
Ooh. Now we're getting into physics.
Into molecular structure of nitrogen and oxygen and hydrogen and
well.
Do you guys remember the movie Army of Darkness?
Yes.
This is my boomstick, of course.
Don't touch that, please. Your primitive intellect wouldn't understand alloys and metals and things with molecular structures and
oh, shit.
Anyway, that's it for call sign 66. Make sure you check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and their website, callsign66.ca.
Check out the swirl.
Check out the swirl.
Yeah. Tell them we sent you, and they might give you a deal. They might not. They might just tell you you got to pay more. But hey, guys, so we also have a couple more here, so stick with us. Odell Engineering, the geniuses behind the Canuck line of firearms. They are the premium importer and distributor of some of Canada's top brands of firearms, including Bergara, Rock Island Armory, Mission First Tactical, MFT, for those who don't know who that is, Hyperfire, great triggers, and of course the made for Canada Canuck firearms. Rely on Odell Engineering's expertise in the Canadian market to provide you with the best quality in firearms and firearm accessories. Firearm accessories. Have you ever dreamed of befriending Mad Max? Well, your first step in befriending Mad Max would be to get the Canuck Renegade.
Agreed.
I recently just got one, which is for sale because I don't need another 870 clone. But the Canuck Renegade, it's that cool looking one. I'm going to say cool. It's got a full length rail, heat shield. On the top, it's got goofy. I'm going to say a goofy spike about that long, right on the end of the magazine tube, an externally threaded brake / breacher device, and it comes with externally threaded chokes. You can get it in black, synthetic, and walnut finishes. And then the part numbers I got here, but I'm not going to read that. It comes in 12 gauge, and it's a pump action 870 clone with a 14-inch barrel. 3-inch chamber, which I wish it was 3.5, but is what it is. You have chokes, FMC, so fully modified, and I can't remember the other one. But it's capacity 4+1, and it's amazing. So Somebody's calling me right now, and I should probably turn that off. Rookie mistake. Anyway, find this shotgun and a dealer carrying their products at OdellEngineeringLTD.com. That's Odell Engineering, 2 L's, Odell, 2 L's. OdellEngineering.com, OdellEngineeringLTD.com, or Facebook, or walk to your local gun store, and guaranteed you'll see Canuck Firearms, or they can get it. So,
if it was only 1 L, it would probably be Odell Engineering.
well, that was
check out OdellEngineeringLTD.com.
Yeah.
Wait, don't do that. Check
that
out
was a Stargate reference that I did. Stargate SG1, O'Neill, 2 L's. Anyway.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry. I shit the bed on Stargate. I never watched it.
How dare you?
No.
Anyway,
I watched the movie. I just couldn't get into the TV show. I think I watched like 1 or 2 seasons of SG1. That was it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Love it.
That was when they were using P90s for
well, they switched after season 2 to P90s and HK the G36s.
So I never made it to the G36s. I only made it to the P90s.
Well, the team didn't switch to G36s, but they used in place of the AR-15/M16.
On other planets, they used the space-age alien G36. No,
they just started using G36s because of a management decision. And friend of the show, Ryan Stacy, will tell us all about it. That's an expose I'm working on right now for the website. So the evolution of the guns in Stargate. So,
which will be, I'll be honest with you, like I didn't watch Stargate, but I will read your article and I will enjoy it.
Yes, me too.
Well, it's going to be fascinating that, to hear why they did what they did, because really they did it as a cost saving measure. But I'll get into that as we go on.
Was it a Canadian regs thing?
No, it wasn't. It was a business opportunity that they came into a bunch of blanks, 5.7 blanks.
Oh, isn't that cool? Okay. Don't tell us anymore. Otherwise no one will read
I'm not going to ruin it, but I am partnering with friend of the show, Armand from Arm and Gun. He's actually giving me some real life examples of each firearm to review and to shoot and to,
that's the tits.
Get out there. Yeah.
He's got a PS90 and what's the civilian version of the G36?
Well, you can get a non-restricted G36.
You can get a non-restricted G36. Okay, so he's got a G36 and a PS90. Yes,
but there's kits for a special H&K gun. Jens might know this because he's an HK fanboy. But there's like the HK non-restricted rifle that you can get a conversion kit for that essentially turns it into a HK G36, and it's not the C, it's the long one, not the light machine gun version. But anyway, so I'll just give some background. So what's coming on? Armand works with Movie Armaments Group Armand from Arm and Gun works with Movie Armaments Group out of Toronto, and they have, there it is. Jens says the HK SL8.
SL8. That's what I was looking for. I knew it had a different designation. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was brought in before the HK G36 was, the non-restricted version was coming in. But so anyway, buddy at Movie Armaments Group has a whole pile of these guns from the Stargate show that he's partnering with Armand, and Armand's going to do his thing with them. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I do a review on these? Because I love that show. It's like my all-time favorite show. So, anyway, it's going to be a cool opportunity. It's going to be a cool read to hear, how some of these producers decided to go from the 223 5.56 blanks to 5.7 28 blanks, essentially. So,
we're doing so much cool shit, but we do it so slowly.
Yeah, well, we all have jobs, right?
That's the problem. We all have jobs, and like all three of us travel for our bloody jobs too.
That's right.
It's the worst.
Right. Well, if I'm going to do this last one, Kurt. So if you guys want help in getting, maybe I should hire ScoutVid to do my video for us. Because ScoutVid, they're an interactive platform for not just youth, but youth of all ages to showcase their talent. From profiles to highlight reels, we put you front and center in the hockey world, or football world, or baseball world, or whatever, or shooting world. Whether you're just getting into hockey or looking to make an impression on a junior club, ScoutVid gets you the tools to get noticed. Welcome to the show. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, and their website at scoutvid.com. Thank you for the sponsorship, ScoutVid. We greatly appreciate it. So,
yep, damn right.
You bet.
It's a pretty cool concept. I have to admit that is a cool concept.
It is very cool. Yeah,
definitely is. So let's get into what Matt Shirley was sharing with us. So I'm going to share my screen here.
Wait a minute.
For all the guys that are listening.
Breaking news! News! Yeah, there, that's the sound. Okay.
Maybe I should get a video that'll have like a breaking news part and or like edit one of those things up.
That is doable, 100% doable.
So there we go. So check out the CCFR's new website. Look at this. It's obviously a Squarespace website. It is.
Huh.
Is it a Squarespace?
But it looks awesome.
I don't know.
It feels like it. It feels like it because ours is very similar.
Squarespace website would be smart. No, it's not. This is a custom site. It says at the bottom, site by Soapbox Studios.
Wow, it looks awesome. So good work to Soapbox Studios. So Matt Shirley shared this, and I think Matt, if you're still listening, I think he's the new Saskatchewan director for the CCFR. So congratulations, Matthew Shirley.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Good job.
You bet. So it says liberals invoke Section 39, refuse to provide evidence. So I'll read this for the listeners. I'm not going to go too crazy into it. But today, Bruce Houston of the Department of Justice forwarded a notice to the federal court concerning our case, the CCFR's case, against the Attorney General of Canada. The notice is to inform the court that the government has invoked Section 39 of the Canada Evidence Act. This is an action that the clerk of the Privy Council can take to make secret any materials the government doesn't want the public to see. This puts the materials, in this case, the government's evidence, beyond the reach of anyone, even the courts. Supposedly, the sweeping power is exercised when the material is so sensitive, it goes against the public interest to disclose it. And then they attach the notice. So here you can see firearmrights.ca, and it's right on their homepage. So take a look and read this. So basically what they're saying is the Liberals are saying, yeah, you're not getting our evidence because it's going to be too sensitive for you.
Because reasons. Yeah. So
there's a democratic system at work for you. Fuck.
Yeah. How does this crap keep coming up in Canada? It's like government does something. Regular people are like, you can't do that. That makes no sense. And it's against the law. So what's my recourse? Oh, you have no recourse. Oh, well, what if I take you to court? Oh, well, go for it. I guess that's a recourse. Oh, cool. We're in court now. Can I see the documents so that I can actually argue against you? Like, this is called discovery. It's a standard thing when you're in court. No, you can't. Well, why can't I? Well, because we have all these hidden bullshit things that make the government not accountable even to the freaking court system.
Yeah.
How does this happen?
Unreal. Well, because it's the Liberals. They want larger government. And this is what happens when you have larger government. They do sweeping actions like this, and they don't hold themselves accountable.
I think the reality of this, I genuinely think that the Liberals are completely comfortable with, like, I understand like having protections for legislators, and like I get all of that, okay? But I do not think that the spirit of these things is being followed at all. I think these are being used very immorally. I think it's dangerous to use them this way. It sets precedent that is going to affect governments to come for generations. I think that they are shooting every government in the foot that comes after them. Because when you misuse this shit, then the civilian, when you misuse this shit, then citizens start taking notice of all the horse shit that you have protecting you. And guess what? They ain't going to be happy about it eventually. Like, maybe you get away with this one. Maybe you'll even get away with the next one. But eventually people are going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, and that's what it is. Like, Jens has a valid point here. He says, or the evidence just doesn't exist. And that could very well be true. They're just invoking Section 39 to cover their ass.
To hide something that doesn't exist. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh, shit. Hold on. Let me go back to this here. Let me show you guys. So if you guys haven't already, this is why you should join the CCFR, because they're working on this. They're working on this court case. And this paragraph speaks volumes. Many questions come to mind. What is in the government's evidence that's so secret for such a danger to national security that even the Associate Chief Justice of the Federal Court of Canada can't see it? What could it possibly be? Could that be that the government has no evidence at all?
Question. Yeah,
that's right.
That's a great question.
could the government has no evidence at all, and the prohibition is simply a political wedge issue to divide Canadians and secure urban votes? If so, what an incredibly corrupt use of government power, which is what we just said, that would be. Why wouldn't the government just deal fairly with gun owners? We aren't criminals. We haven't done anything to deserve this. So,
no damn well why. There is no fairness in this fight. There never will be. They've got the agenda that they want guns gone, and this is the only way they can do it.
So let's use our imagination just for a second. Let's try to think of reasons, because we know what was banned, okay, and we know the reasons that they gave for them being banned. So let's just play devil's advocate with ourselves for a second. I mean, we're going to have to turn off about 75% of our brain computing power to do this exercise, but let's just try to figure out what possible legitimate reason they could have, that if there is a reason, that it would not be in the public interest to disclose it to the court. Does anybody have any ideas?
You could put your tinfoil hat on and go crazy. And, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but, I do believe that this government, and more specifically Justin Trudeau and Jerry Butts and his whole crony group, they're trying to bankrupt this country so that we have no recourse but to turn to the UN. And join the UN and become the world.
Do you think that fucking around with gun control is
one of the
is that going to get that done? You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, Chris, it's a low hanging fruit. Sorry, Kurt.
No, that's all right.
It's the low hanging fruit. It's something that's within their power to do, and now they're exercising their power, and that's what it is. So
weird.
Kurt, what were you going to say? Sorry, buddy.
Oh, it's one of the key tenets of that agenda, the UN set of the UN agendas: disarm the population, ruin the economy, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, yeah, listen, tinfoil hat on fully for sure, with the strap around my chin.
Are you getting a good TV reception?
Yeah, I don't have the aerials on it yet, but I'm working on it. You know what though? Well, you look at those agendas, 21 and 2030, and all the stuff that's been happening in the last several years, and you can't ignore the similarities, honestly. And I don't know, like Sean says, it is low hanging fruit, but it is a essential element of that whole agenda. Disarm the population, and they have no recourse. They have no way to fight back. And
I'm not so sure that it is low hanging fruit anymore, though. I think that,
I don't know.
I think that in the past, it absolutely would have been low hanging fruit. I think that the firearms community is so much more organized than it used to be. And just the fact that this lawsuit even exists, I think is evidence to the fact that we're not taking shit lying down anymore. And like, if they still think that it's low hanging fruit, I think that this is at the very least is showing them that we're not going to be the low hanging fruit anymore. And we're not like, go fuck your hat, you.
Well, the other thing is like Jens was saying, it's what they invoke this Section 39 to hide the fact that they have fuck all, because how does that look if they're made to produce that evidence that they say they have, and it amounts to piss all? How is that going to look in the eyes of their supporters?
Well, I think that if this, so the article meant that Tracy wrote for CCFR, Tracy Wilson wrote for CCFR. She mentions in it that the CCFR intends to ask for something called it was inverse something or another, right? So there is some sort of recourse there, and she's also right in pointing out that Justice Gagné ordered the government to turn this over to her, not to the public. Right. So like if this gets forced and they have to turn it over, and it is just absolute fluff or a blank sheet of paper saying "fooled you," I like that. Right? If that comes to be like, if that's ends up being what it is, then I think that officially ends the firearm community being low hanging fruit, because like it will prove that the court system doesn't have an appetite for them doing an end run around our basically our constitution, or like our charter, and it'll show the public that firearms owners aren't taking shit lying down.
That document right there.
That charter right there.
I don't know. Don't you think there's a whole bunch of better ways that the government could spend their fucking time and money, like people that are starving and freezing to death in this country?
Well, they could try to get clean water on reserves.
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah,
I was just gonna say that, Chris. Jagmeet went on record, and I don't agree with Jagmeet, a lot of his party and his ideologies
at all.
He came out and said, well, no, but this was the prime example. He came out this last week and said, because our reporter challenged him and said, who's going to pay for, all this water, all these pipes getting ran to the different reserves and stuff. Mm-hmm. And he said, would we be having that same question if it was Edmonton, Vancouver, Toronto, Regina, Saskatoon, Winnipeg, any of the larger centers? No. So why are we having that question with reserves? And, he kind of has
one of the
point.
Rare times he seems like a human being.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah,
I'm not sure he's doing it for the right reasons. I think but it doesn't mean that he's wrong.
That's right.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think there's much of an excuse. Like if fucking We Charity can build wells in Africa, supposedly, like there's not much of a I guess it was schools, it wasn't wells for We Charity, but
whatever. But why, clean water, especially in a developed country, is a right. Mm-hmm. And whether you're First Nations or you're not, or you're New Canadian, you have that right to have water, and I agree with it. But
not according to the former CEO of Nestle. According to him, it's a commodity and it should be bought and sold just like every other commodity. So maybe that should be part of the answer here. Like maybe we should tell corporate idiots like the CEO of Nestle to go fuck his hat kindly. And if we don't have people trying to commodify things like air and water, it might make it a little bit easier to get water everywhere. But we are digressing a little bit away from guns. But
check out Gary Wood's comment. I
see that. I just asked him to expand. Kurt, why don't you read that?
How about we take the tinfoil hats off and deal with the actual threat to Canadian citizens first? Clean up your own backyard first. I 100% agree. I've said this
absolutely agree.
Seemingly decades now. We have people in trouble in this country, people not able to take care of themselves and their kids, people without clean drinking water, people without the means to provide how do I say,
the basic
like dignified human beings, right? And yet we give fucking billions away to other people. We give how much to studies in Africa for fucking birth control or whatever that, gender studies or whatever the hell that was.
For a failed bid to be on the UN Security Council, kissing the feet of the UN. Yeah. And that was 880 million sent to that one country. And right now I can't remember what it is, but that's not going to be used for birth control studies or whatever it was. It's going to be used to line the pockets of the corrupt individuals that run that country.
As always.
We are complicit. Mm-hmm. So Gary makes a very valid point.
Well, now that we're saving the world's problem or solving the world's problems. Yeah.
But that's back to the firearms section 39 inducement, let's call it. Tracy goes on to say, regardless, this isn't the worst thing to happen to our case. Our team will ask the judge to make an adverse inference.
That's what it is.
No fucking clue what that means. Adverse.
It's a legal term. It doesn't have to make sense.
Of course. I'm sure Mike Goldberg can
know what the term is.
Adverse was the
adverse inference.
inference against the government to the effect that whatever it takes, whatever it is they are hiding, would either hurt their case or at the very least not help them. This has the potential to significantly damage their ability to defend. So yeah, like, and
I
guys,
have to think that adverse inference is, like, if I had to guess, it would be when the judge says, well, you're not disclosing like, I can only infer why you're not disclosing what you're not disclosing, and my inference is that you're not disclosing it simply because it would be detrimental to your case,
Right.
In which case you can't do that. Let me see it.
that would be amazing if that happens. But
it would
that's
be
one of the
very interesting to see them defy a second order for them to disclose it. Because what I would, oh man, could you imagine if they refuse another order and Gagné says, fine, you don't want to disclose that, like, you can't even get past disclosure. I find in favor of the CCFR and Wolverine
and
Supplies
everyone
and
else.
Maccabee and everybody else. And we'll see you at Supreme Court. Well, this is Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So it's we're already there. Like, if the government torpedoes this, like, is there even anybody to appeal to?
The UN.
So, but at the same time, in Supreme Court, I can't imagine what it would take for the judge just to say, you don't want to cooperate, fine, fuck you, you lose. Like, I don't know. That seems like they'd probably have to do quite a bit before they would do that.
Yeah.
Well,
but you think about what's.
Oh, sorry, Kurt. Go on.
That's sorry. You think about what's happening here, and you break it down into its simplest form, and how many times do you know in a person to start some lie, a web of bullshit, and it starts to fall apart almost inevitably, almost 100% of the time.
Oh, we watched it happen in real time with We Charity. They tried to obfuscate. We watched it with NCC Lavalin. Like, how many times have we watched it happen already? It's just fucking Teflon Trudeau.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's I think that's what's happening here in this case with gun control. It's starting to unravel. I think they're grasping at straws. I'm convinced, and it's all going to come out in the open.
Well,
whether or not it's effective, I don't know, but
yeah. Jens makes a valid point here. He says that lawyer, I assume he means Mike Loberg, or the group already posted some present cases that were thrown out because of that Section 39. So, but
wait a minute, were they thrown out in favor of the government because of Section 39, or in favor of the complainant?
Yeah, well,
that makes a pretty big difference, right?
Okay, so yes, this is a bullshit battle, and we're going through it with the CCFR leading the charge. But this is a great segue into what we're going to announce this episode, because we don't have that much time left in the show, guys. So let's move on a little bit here. So with the new CCFR website and all their injunction, and Matt Hippel's injunction, and J.R. Cox and we decided, so we were graciously given an FD12 shotgun that Kris did a bang up review. Fucking stellar work, Kris.
Go watch it. Go watch it. Diddy Mara, watch it.
Yeah, go watch it. Yeah.
It's on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. 1.4 thousand views. So we could definitely use some love, guys. It's by far the most watched thing on our channel right now. But
thumbs up that shit. Make a comment.
You bet. And like, subscribe, and do all that shit. But also, that gun could be yours. Like you listening to the show. Now we've decided now. Wait
a minute. Sorry, hang on, because we have a lot of international listeners. We have to be very careful here. If you are a Canadian resident with a valid PAL. Yes, this shotgun could be yours, because we are not mailing it out of the country, number one. And number two, we're not giving it to some sketchy piece of shit without a PAL.
True. But we could export it if they're willing, if the customer or the winner is willing to pay.
The customer's willing to go through the exportation and do all the paperwork, then I suppose but I don't know if we will go through that. Can we do that with lottery laws even?
Well, we're not having a lottery. We're not having a lottery. We're giving it away. So what? Okay, and the reason we're saying this is, guys, because we did a sticker draw last year when we were with Gunning Around, where we gave away a Maple Seed 1022 ready to go rig, and that was a phenomenal success. It put a lot of money back into our pockets, so we could go to TACCOM. And That was obviously canceled with the COVID-19 pandemic. So we still have that money in the bank. But, the year has gone on. We have expenses with the show, hosting fees, hardware fees. We're going to King of 2 Miles again. We're going to whatever shows we can. We're going to various shoots around Western Canada. So, but with that said, we decided as a group that because this FD12 was given to us by Phil Odell for the review, but we loved it so much that we would give it to one of you guys who listens. But there is an asterisk there. To get an entry into the draw for this gun, the FD12. So that's the bullpup 12 gauge bang up rifle or shotgun. It's amazing. It's all tactical.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Chris loved it. He put a fair amount of rounds through it. I think, what would you say, 1,200?
Yeah, about 1,200 rounds, yeah. Between slugs, birdshot, and buckshot, and everything else.
Yeah, but to get your own entry into this, what you need to do, and yes, Kelly, I know you're listening. We're gonna steal a page right out of your book. We're gonna do exactly what the guys at Slamfire Radio did, and for every $10 donation that you give to the CCFR and email us proof, we will give you one entry, and we will do a random.org draw for that shotgun, for that bullpup, the FD12. And how many mags, Chris? Was there 4 mags? I think 4 or 5.
It came with 4 5-round magazines, which is, that's the limit in Canada that you can have. So it's as big as you can have, and plus 1 2-round hunting mag.
Yes. So you've got a complete setup there with chokes too. It came with a bunch of chokes. For $10, you have a chance to win it for $10.
And for the record, I used 3 of the magazines. I used 2 5-round magazines. I used the 2-round magazine in the review. The other 2 5-round magazines are still in the plastic. Never even took them out because I wanted the person who won the shotgun to be able to get those brand new.
Do you guys realize that one of you lucky listeners is going to get to shoot that shotgun before I will?
Yes, you had your chance when we were in concert.
I did.
Blew it.
I know I did. I was licking my own wounds.
So, guys, how to enter? Okay, you need to go to firearmrights.ca. That's the CCFR's website. Okay, you need to go to don't. So here, I'll show you where to go. Here, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me know when you guys can see my screen here.
You're up.
Okay, they're there. So when you go to firearmrights.ca, I'll just take you guys step by step how to donate. If my internet will work, see how slow my stuff is right now. And
are we actually losing Sean now?
I think so.
Their whole
He's
page where
laughing by himself.
Are we losing you guys? Testing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good though. We can
syphilis. We're there.
You can still see.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
it's right at the top there, dude. Donate to the legal fund.
You see this toolbar here?
No.
Yeah.
No,
donate
higher.
Legal challenge, and there it is.
Okay. Well, you can do it there too.
Donate to legal fund right there.
Yeah, it's right at the
just
top.
click on donate to legal fund.
There we go.
There you go.
It's right on the main page.
Funny
your
how that
internet
goes
connection does not want you sharing your page right now. Yeah,
it's poop.
That's bad when my hotel internet is holding up better.
Change dollars.
we can't tell what he's saying. All right, so here you keep the screen up, Sean. I'm going to talk so that people can hear it. So once you're on the legal challenge page, you just select any amount. You can donate whatever you want, but to be entered into the FD12 giveaway, you must donate a minimum of $10. Okay, but hey, donate however much you want. So Sean puts in minimum $10 there. You fill in your information, you scroll down, and once all your information is filled out, scroll down further, and you can click on contribute now. You can put it on your credit card, whatever, contribute now, blah, blah, blah. Once you contribute and you get your confirmation email receipt, you take a screenshot of that email receipt. You can redact sensitive information. In fact, please do redact sensitive information, but it has to have your name on it, and it has to have the total that you donated to, and you need to send that to us. What's the email they're sending it to, Sean?
Okay, so we have our old email set up for Gmail, gunningaround308@gmail.com. So we're going to use that because that's the one we all have access to right now. We haven't set up our FFPP emails yet because that costs money. So,
and keeping in mind, you can still message it to us through the Facebook page as well.
You bet. Yep. Yeah, whatever you can get a hold of us at. Gunning Around 308 is obviously where we're going to track it. So make sure you, if you don't have any email, send it to our Facebook page, but I don't think you can have a Facebook without an email address. So, send it there, and we will log you, and then we're going to do a time frame of 6 weeks from today. So the draw date, let me just pull up my calendar, because my computer is painfully fucking slow.
Just stop sharing.
6 weeks from today,
You'll come
guys?
back as soon as you stop sharing. It'll come back. So 6 weeks from today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is July 27th, Tuesday, July 27th.
So Tuesday, July 27th, we will be doing the draw live on air via random.org with our Excel spreadsheet, and you will see what's going on, so that there's no questions or anything, and you could win it for as little as $10. So, but by all means, donate more.
Absolutely. Well, that's
more,
why we chose this. Like, go ahead and donate more. Like, donate whatever you're interested in donating in, because the reality is these guys are fighting for your rights to keep that shotgun.
Right.
Because if anybody thinks that that's not a black scary shotgun that's on the next chopping block, then it is. Like, all of them are, right?
Well, it has a similar control group to a Tavor, right? I would assume that's very similar, besides the paddle for the magazine. People are that's right, and they're already screaming about why didn't they ban the Tavor. All the antis are screaming about that because it's black and it's scary and yada yada. But Kris proved that you could hunt with this gun, like it's
quite well.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, firearmrights.ca.
Like, it's not just that you could hunt with that shotgun. I think it would be a fantastic hunting shotgun. Because it's compact, it's easy to especially like you're hunting waterfowl, man. Like you're already trudging through some shit, right? Like don't make your shotgun make it harder for you to walk around, and it's really, really easy to manipulate and walk around with. So we will make a post, correct? Like we'll make a post with all of this information on our Facebook page. So that
Kris will make a post on her Facebook.
No, I'm good with that. I will. Absolutely, I will. Absolutely, I will.
Oh, I'm just being a dick. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, and you know what? If the winner has donated, let's say if the winner has donated $25 or more, I'll even clean the shotgun before I ship it out.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Aren't you a charitable son of a bitch?
That's right.
That's right. So for every $10, guys, you get one entry, and we'll make the draw July 27th, you said?
Yeah.
July 27th, yeah. So really quickly, Blake was asking, can us U.S. guys help out fellow Canadians? Can you donate to the CCFR's legal challenge? Absolutely. You go to their website, very top of the website, click on donate to the legal challenge. You absolutely can. Can you be entered into win the FD12? We don't know yet. I think that there are some. I think that we still follow under lottery laws, even though this isn't technically a lottery. I just wouldn't want to say that U.S. residents can enter and then find out that we're breaking lottery laws. So how about let us look into that? If you are American and you want to enter the challenge, send us an email or a Facebook message, and we will find out for you and get back to you. Because if you can, and you're interested in doing the export paperwork on it, then why not? Yeah. But we just need to make sure that you can first, right?
Yeah. And if Blake's still watching, you want to go for a road trip, I will meet you at North Portal and and we'll export that shotgun.
Well, yeah.
with proper paperwork, obviously. So
Well, and Blake did just say, he says, "Hey, I don't mind the giveaway, just trying to give help out the boys up north." And you know what? You Americans are better than some of us Canadians, and I just got to say that right now. So I have absolutely no doubt that not only would the CCFR appreciate your donation, Blake, but all of us fucking Canadians who are trying to keep the guns we have and get the ones back that have been unjustly taken would most definitely appreciate that too.
you bet.
So I'm being told to clean the shotgun with everything from olive oil to Canadian bacon fat. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. That's not Jens. That's
Luke.
that's Luke. I don't know what is wrong with you, Luke, but just like every time I shoot that gun, I want to smell bacon.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, yeah, does that doesn't sound wrong to me, Chris.
There's
sounds really right.
There's something about sexualizing firearms, and I just like that whole smelling bacon when you shoot. It just there's something creepily sexual about it. I don't understand it. I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
Cooked pork products with
I need an adult.
But to each their own, Chris.
Maybe it's about time you started.
It's more about greasing it with food products. I think that the association is coming in there.
Well, there's a difference between using food grade lubricant and actual pork products.
What the hell happened to our show? We were doing so well.
Well, you started talking about sexualizing bacon, and it just went off the rails from there. So.
You know what? Sexual Bacon is my reggae band name.
Sexual Bacon.
Sexual bacon, man.
Bacon. Yeah.
You guys, you already know the songs.
That's right. Anyway. Well, we're running close to the end here, guys. We're doing a short episode because, as you can see, these guys are actually doing something, and I'm sitting here. So, if you would, hey, thanks for everyone who's listening and stuck through this. We appreciate it, guys. Blake, good to see you. Luke, Jens, Marcel. Who else? I think that Marcel is actually a friend of the show, Trevor Furlot's godson, I believe. Anyway, but
who's that?
The guy who likes RC cars, who used to be on Sapphire. Anyway,
I know who Trevor is.
Marcel, he commented back up there. But we got
good to see you, Marcel. Then,
yeah, Robert Gustafson, Gary Wood, Spudman, obviously, Oscar Long,
Joel
and Harder, Joel Anthony, James Kopech,
French guy.
We appreciate it, guys. We appreciate all of you coming on. Kelly Lynn from Project Maple Seed. Everyone who's here watching us, we sincerely appreciate.
Ricky and Bubbles there too somewhere.
Yeah, Ricky.
Oren Scott.
Oren. Yeah. Who else we missing?
And his wife Sil.
Obviously,
we
Nancy.
Appreciate it, guys. And if you haven't yet, give us a like on Facebook, give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. Follow the show on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Even if you don't get your podcast there, download the app, give us a like, delete the app. I don't give a shit. Everything you guys do helps the show. Just get the message out there because, we can't monetize because we're a gun show. So just getting the message out there helps. So thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
I think a big part of it is the more that you guys help spread around the show, the wider the reach is, and the more we're able, we really are very interested in giving back to the community as well. And obviously the FD12 is just the first step of that. And we did the sticker draw back when you guys were in the gunning around days. We want to be able to give back, and we want to be able to give back heavy. And the more
we do this more often.
The more support we have, the more we can give shit away and help support the community. So like, thumbs up, subscribe.
We don't have any more ratings on YouTube or on Apple to read on air. If you guys do leave us a 5-star review, let us know and we will read it on air. Also, if you guys have a question, email the show. Use the Gunning Around 308 email until we get ours set up. Maybe I can change that up, but email the show gunningaround308@gmail.com. And if you have a question for Kurt, for long range, for Chris about how to kill somebody with your bare hands, or Sean about what flavor of beer you want to drink.
Because I've killed so many people with my bare hands. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Know. But yeah, ask us anything, guys. We are here to help. And, we really appreciate, I think we've hammered this home a lot, but we really appreciate you guys listening. And you guys are the reason we do this. So,
we doing shout outs this week?
Yeah, I'm going to give one. I'm going to give a shout out to Dave Fallman at the Canadian University Shooting Federation and Canada First Ammo. He brokered a deal for a local guy in town here to buy out his reloading stock, and he's like, I don't want to ship it. Can you help me out? And I said, sure. So we went and loaded it up Saturday. Me and Connor, a 5-year-old, hauling. He's tossing boxes to me out of a cargo trailer. Connor was a champion. I'm so proud of that kid. He worked his ass off.
Nice.
But he's 5 and he's just giving her. I was awesome. And anyway, so he bought all this stuff for a bargain price. And I underestimated how much shit there was, because I filled up the back of my half ton and the back of my truck full of stuff. And then I drove to Calgary yesterday with my dad, Craig, and we just had some bonding time, and then got there. It was hot as balls. It's still hot as balls, but got there, unloaded it, and Dave paid me in a Canuck shotgun. So, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. So if you guys haven't checked them out, Canada First Ammo, they have a lot of Canadian brands, including, for all you IPSC listeners, Oscar, I see you're listening. They have a brand out of Brooks, Alberta that does remanufactured ammo. They are the exclusive distributor for those guys. Check them out. Canada First Ammo. Google them. They got a sweet website, and they sell rifles and shotguns. So they got WK-180s, Bergeras, I think.
And I just love their concept. Canada First.
That's right.
Absolutely.
They have Score ammo, Challenger ammo, or for shotguns. In fact, he also gave me a box of those low recoil competition slugs that I'm going to try out. Oh, Kurt's all ready to go to work here.
Yeah.
I think Kurt's getting ready to go out for his dinner date or something.
Yeah, that's right. With
He's
the
got his
doozers.
flannel and his hard hat on.
Yeah, we're gonna feed the doozers here right away.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Who's your shout out, Kurt?
Yeah, Kurt, go.
Nobody. I've been belly deep in work. I haven't done anything in guns at all, other than look for chassis today. For some reason, I got it in my head that I need another stock or a chassis. I'm trying to decide between the two. Maybe that's a topic for next week's show.
MDT.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Definitely in the running.
There you go. Chris, who do you got?
Cool. Well, I'm going to shout out John from Saskatoon, my roommate, for this little trip, because because he came on the trip, and I really enjoy his company. And I'm not just saying that because he's fucking sitting right over there. It's true. But really, I'm shouting him out because he has been sitting here in silence for the last hour, so that I can do the podcast, and has been very courteous. So my shout out is to him. I would show him on camera, but he doesn't want to be on camera. And I threatened to take a selfie with him the other day, like pretending to lick his ear. And he told me that if I did that I would get a free private jiu-jitsu lesson. And he is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and a very good one. So that sounds like, on its face, it's like, yeah, fuck yeah, free private. Right. But I'm not sure it's the free private lesson that I would hope it would be. So I'm not going to put him on camera, but he's been very accommodating while I've been on the air. So my shout out is to him.
Right.
Cool. Well, hey, we had John Johnston's music in the beginning of the show here. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys would like a sweet guitar, check him out at Johnston, customguitars.com. And if you like one, get one. Tell him we sent you, and he'll give you 10% off. Also, we're going to try a little something different for the end of the show here. We're only going an hour, but just to calm everybody down from all the firearm talk and stuff, we're going to calm you guys down a little bit.
This is your moment of zen.
That's right. Brought to you by whoever the fuck.
Fucking everybody.
Appreciate it. Later, guys. Love you all. Talk to you.
Yeah.
See you all next time.